So welcome to an Origin of Energy movement clip. So I'm Aaron McKenzie and I'm going to take you through a really simple workout routine using some minimal equipment. So just using a medicine ball, 4 kilo medicine ball, 2.5 kilo dumbbells and 10 kilo kettlebell. So I'm just putting this together so that way even if you've got minimal equipment or you're just looking at purchasing some really simple things to buy, some light dumbbells, a medicine ball and even an adjustable kettlebell, you can change the weight of it. And that doesn't set you back a lot, but it gives you a lot of variety with exercise. And then if you've got a Swiss ball on top of that for some different core exercises or to integrate into your workout as well, you've got a pretty extensive range of different movements you can do, so you never have to really get bored with your training. First up, I'm just going to do a lunge. So an easy version of a lunge would be a step back lunge, driving through that heel, really getting that glute active, really focusing on the heel so that way it develops the glutes. If you wanted to make it easier, you can place that hand on the knee. And then from there, if you want to add in that medicine ball, just add in a twist pattern, step back. So you could face forward, or you can turn and face as well to get more rotation. Then from there, I can go into a more explosive version and jump from side to side. If you want to make it easier, come up. If you want to make it harder, switch and stay low. So it really works those glutes. So from there, if I did that, if I did it more explosively, it's going to be a bit harder, but so I take a 30-second rest. Then I want to go into a push pattern. So a push pattern, you could use the medicine ball for an overhead vertical press. Just do a strict press or a push press. If that's a bit too light, then you could go into using the dumbbells. Not really much more weight, but a bit harder. Strict, and then to make it easier, just a push press. So if you did 8 reps of those, be pretty hard. Then you can use the kettlebell and just use with both hands with the push press, or you can do a strict press, and then again obviously harder is going to be with one arm. So strict, and that's going to be quite hard, or a push press at each side. And then taking a 30-second rest and going into the final movement, the pull pattern. So you could go into a bent over row using the medicine ball, really getting those shoulder blades down and back, getting the rhomboids developed, and really pulling that into the body, keeping that arch in the lower back and keeping around a 45-degree back angle. To make it harder, I can grab the 2 dumbbells and get more rear delt development by taking the elbows out wider, squeeze it in close. I can alternate. Then if I want to make it harder again, I can use the kettlebell and use both hands, pulling in like that. Or to make it harder again, do 8 one side, 8 the other side. If you want to get more arm development but not overload the back, you can put that hand on that knee. So 8 each side. So really simple. So depending on how much time you have available to put that session together, if you're doing kind of 5 to 8 rounds of that, that's a pretty significant amount of loading, and it's going to get good development and it's not going to take up too much time. And if you wanted to do some core at the end of that, if you've got a Swiss ball, it's always good to do kind of complementing movements with the Swiss ball. So if you do something on one side, you do it on the other. So say for example I do a side flexion, anchor my foot in the corner, place the side of the body down, easy version, just doing that. So normally when you're doing core stuff you want to get longer time under tension. So normally around kind of 45 seconds to a minute each side, or you might do say 15 reps. And then I'll change sides, so some harder versions of this. A bit across the arms over, and then from there, bring those elbows out wide and do it each side. Just make sure that the surface you're on isn't slippery so the ball doesn't slide out, and you just get that nice controlled movement and feel the support of the ball. So if you do kind of 3 to 4 sets of that, then you'll get nice development through your obliques on the side, good spinal stability from it as well if you keep those longer sets. So very simple to get a good program in at home. And then just have some minimal equipment, so there's no excuses if you're short on time and you don't have enough money to get a gym membership or time to go to the gym. Just make it happen. See you next time. Bye.